Money Viking Collectibles, all right, welcome back. I have not done a box opening in a long time, but this is kind of a special one. So these are as you can see, the Magic the Gathering Marvel Spider-Man welcome decks from San Diego Comic-Con. They had a very cool exhibit this year where you kind of walked through Peter Parker's Spider-Man's world, and then they had these welcome decks, and there was also a commemorative comic book that was a sort of a facsimile edition of Amazing Spider-Man #1 with Fantastic Four on the cover. And it also, the cover was done in the style of a Magic card, which I actually thought was really cool. And I think it also came with like a fake sort of newspaper article type thing, like you're in the city. So some pretty cool swag. And I think the highlight were these welcome decks. I'm going to open one and we'll look at it together. But there is the Spider-Gwen Ghost Spider deck, which is red. There is the white Spider-Man deck. There is the Spider-Man 2099 blue deck. There is the Venom black deck, of course. And then there is the green Spider-Man Miles Morales deck. So very cool right there. And I'm very excited about this. I'm going to open the Spider-Gwen. Ooh, which one should I open? Okay, I'm going to open the Spider-Man 2099 deck. We're going to open the blue one. So let's check that out today and see what the cards look like. I think that there may be a little bit of a misunderstanding about this set, because this set, what I'm starting to realize is that this set is highly geared towards bringing new players, I think, into the game. And I think that's the whole idea of using the Spider-Man IP. Spider-Man IP is clearly very, very, very popular, like so popular, like world-renowned popular. And what I was seeing online is you see a lot of sort of comic Spider-Man people that have never played Magic all of a sudden interested in it. And there's a lot of collectors of Spider-Man comics and cards. So without further ado, let's crack this thing open and let's check out the Spider-Man 2099 Miguel O'Hara. Legendary creature, spider-human hero, right there. When Spider-Man 29 enters, return up to one target creature to its owner's hand. That's cool. So, all right, let's just check this out here. And again, I think this was a set. I think this set is going to definitely be geared towards two audiences. I think it's going to be geared towards collectors, of course, because there's a lot of Spider-Man collectors out there, like myself. And then it's going to be geared towards introducing new players. The reason I say it too is there's no commander set, so that's getting a little bit of complaints there. But I think there's a reason for that. I think this is basically meant to be sort of a basic set that can be, it can be, pumped up however you want to do it, but it's just there to sort of introduce new players. So, so far, loving the artwork, of course. Spider-Man 29 looking really cool. Mythic spider-human hero. So let's check out so that's pretty cool. The island is like the New York Brooklyn Bridge. That's kind of a cool touch there with the art. I think that's very cool. And we have a spider bot. Nice. Spiders obviously are a thing in Magic, so I could see some definitely cool crossover kind of stuff going on there. It has reach. Let's see, it's a 2/1. And there's another Brooklyn Bridge. Okay, this is Doc Ock's Henchman. Very cool, I like that. Human villain creatures. They have flash. Whenever this creature attacks, it connives. Draw a card, then discard a card. If you discarded a non-land card, put a +1/+1 counter on this creature. All right. Another one of Doc Ock's Henchman, another Brooklyn Bridge. Okay, liking this. This is the Unstable Experiment. Instant target player draws a card. I like that. A lot of Spider-Man is, there's sort of a scientific angle to it because of the whole like radioactive spider, Doc Ock, and sort of, there's sort of a whole scientific kind of idea and sort of theme in the Spider mythology. Okay, whoosh, that's pretty cool. You got the vulture guy. Instant, okay, return target non-land permanent. We got here Alchemic Slayer bots. Those are cool. Okay, Robot Villain. Another Brooklyn Bridge. We have Oscorp Research Team. There you go. This looks cool. Flying Octobot. robot villain. Lila, holographic assistant. Legendary artifact, illusion advisor. Whenever you draw a card, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature. And this is cool. Here's Doc Ock, Doc Octopus, sinister scientist. Human scientist villain. We have Future Flight. We have Spider Bite Web Warden. This is cool. Well, you can see you're creating a whole sort of Spider-Verse world that you're kind of getting into with the game, so it's very cool. Beetle Legacy Criminal. Human Rogue Villain, 3/3. Alchemic Slayer Bots, we saw that, we saw that, we saw that. So we've seen a couple of these. Our island card is sort of a web like that with the treatment of the water drop in the web. It's very cool. Don't shuffle. Okay. And some stuff on how to play. So let's open the second pack that comes in this welcome deck. Very cool, I think, to introduce this at Comic-Con too. I really think that's neat. Venom, Eddie Brock with Venom, Mythic, Symbiote Villain. He has Menace. Whenever another creature dies, put a +1/+1 counter on Venom. If that creature was a villain, draw a card. And our black here shows kind of a dark alley in, New York there, where Spider-Man is going across, and then one of the spider bots, and they're black. Mechanical Mobster. This is a human robot villain. Symbiote Spawn. We have Merciless Enforcers. Okay. Ooh, that's cool. Venom's Hunger. Really awesome art on that card. Sorcery. Spell costs 2 less to cast if you control a villain. Destroy target creature. You gain 2 life. That has some nice value. And what is this? Eerie Gravestone. Okay. Mechanical Mobster. Lethal Protection. And you got Venom just going nuts there. Destroy target creature. And Scorpion. Ooh, nice. Seething Striker. Scorpion, very cool character. I used to love the way McFarlane drew him. Scorpion, human villain. Death Touch. Very cool. It's a good idea for Scorpion. Tombstone, career criminal. Venom, Evil Unleashed. Oh, nice. That looks awesome. Risky Research. I imagine some of the collector cards in the collector boxes are going to be pretty sweet. These are the very playable cards, but some of the collector stuff. Oh, Scorpion Sting is really nice with the movement there, and you got Spider-Man up against the wall about to get hit, but he's just dodging it. Target creature gets -3/-3. And where we have Grendel, Spawn of Null. Okay. Symbiote, Dragon Villain. I never saw that before. That's cool. And we got a few more. Okay, and then we got the Swamp, which is very cool, which is nice. I like that. That's got the spider web in the skull format. Very cool. So anyway, there you go, guys. That's kind of a sort of an intro to the Spider-Man, Marvel Spider-Man Magic cards. Very cool. And we'll do some more and see how this set goes right after Final Fantasy. Take care.